Hello, everyone, and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so glad you're here. I've got a really pretty card and some new product that I wanted to share with you. One of them is called the Impressions Die, and I talked about it some last week, but I wanted to show it off this week. Uh-oh. I dropped it. There. This is a really cool, of course it's all nasty right now, but impressions mat, and it's like a silicone. Gosh, I need to wipe that off, don't I? Just to tell you, it picks up everything then. No matter how much you try to keep it clean. Let's see if I can wipe it off. But, yeah, there it is. So you, what this is, we've had one similar to this in the past. I don't think they called it an impressions mat, but this one's really cool, and it embosses your dies. So this is an example. Let me put this in solo mode so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I cut this die out, and that's what it looks like. It's real flat. And then I ran it through with the impressions mat, and look at that. That's what the difference is. Do you see how embossed that is? That's beautiful, isn't it? And then this one's not embossed. So this one's cutting it out. This one's cutting it out and then embossing. I'm going to show you how to do it in just a minute, but I did want to go ahead and show you some more samples so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I can find them. Well, of course not. But anyway, here's the sample that I'm using. Can you see how it's been embossed? And then I did this on two-tone cardstock and then sanded it to give it that highlighted look. This is the other side of the two-toned, and I stamped on that. And then this frame has even been embossed. And that's what's really cool about it. Now this one is using the this one's not two-toned. This one's just plain paper. So if I tried to sand it, it wouldn't make a difference on this one. But look at all of these. Okay. Now this one is using the Phrases and Frames die. There's 4 dies, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then this comes out of there. And so you get, extra pieces to it. But a really cool die set. And look, can you see it? Yeah, there you can see. It's so beautiful with the embossing. Now I'm going to show you before embossing and after embossing. Can you tell? This one's before embossed. You can kind of see it right there. But look what a big difference that makes running it through the impressions die. Same thing with this. This one's before. You can kind of see it. And this one's after. You can really tell a difference in this one. And then this one again. you don't tell as much. This one's before I embossed it, and then this one's embossed. This part is the part that's embossed. Can you see the difference? One's flat and one's not. So anyways, fun. This is one of the ones that come out of the center. So you also get that. So here it is again. Let's see if you can see the difference. Yeah, you can really see the difference there. But it's really a lot of fun. So I want to show you how to do it. This is on regular cardstock. So is this. Both of these are regular. But I've got a piece of, let me get my embossing, Stampin' Emboss machine. Let's see. Maybe if I turn it this way. Okay. You're going to put number 1, platform number 1, and platform number 2. Let me show you 2. Go ahead and put those down. Now to get started, you're going to put one of platform 3. Oh, you don't see it. Oh, there it is. Number 3. Now these are the Opulent Oasis dies, and they're specifically for this. Let me see. It has that beautiful die cut piece, and we're going to cut out a piece of the Barely blush. Okay, so here's the Barely blush going in. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down like we would normally cut it out. Then we're going to put this on top, the number 3 on top, and roll it through. Hey Naomi, how are you? I hope everybody can hear me. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to use your 1 and 2 again. So go ahead and put your number 2 back on. Do you see that right there? But you're going to take your 2 3s away. Now this is the important part. You want to leave the part that you just cut out. Leave it in the die cut. Leave it in here. If it comes out, you can either use tear and tape, not tear and tape, anything to hold it down. So you've got this upside down. So now the cut edge is facing up. Okay, so now we're going to put our embossing impressions on top. Oop. Thought I felt that move. And again, you can hold this down with tape if you want to. I'm going to try to do it without it. Then you're going to put your number 4 plate on and run it through. It runs through very smooth, you guys. It's not hard at all. If it's hard, then you've done something wrong. Ha ha. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Really pretty. All right. So when you cut, you lay your die down like you normally do, but when you're going to emboss, you turn it up and run it through. That seems easy enough, doesn't it? Okay. So then what we're going to do is I've already cut a base for 5.5 by 8.5 and scored it at 4 1/4. I used my bone folder to go ahead and get that flap. Okay, so here's your two-tone cardstock. I'm going to sand this down. So I want this to not be the same color. I want it to be, this one to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to use the lighter side of the two-tone. And I'm going to go ahead. Nope, I'm out of that. And layer this down. This is cut out 5.5 by 4 1/4 because I want it to cover the whole front of the card. And then just there. Okay. So then I'm going to take the part that I've embossed and I'm going to start sanding. Now, this is the funny part. In the center of this die is debossed. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. It's debossed. So to get it to sand it, you're going to have to use the inside or the corners of your block or your sander. Can you see it starting to sand there? And then this will sand off pretty easy. Now I'm not sanding the inside. I want it to be, I'm just going to highlight the outside. Okay, look how pretty that is. All right, now I've cut this frame out already and embossed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down first with some dimensionals. If I can find the right size dimensionals. Of course not. All right. I'm going to cut some of these really small. Okay. Let's see. Guess use these leftovers, right? There we go. I'm going to put this up. This is the hardest part, is getting the frame on there. Hey, Pen. It's your 20th anniversary. Yay, Naomi, yay. That's great. Congratulations. All right, the other thing that I wanted to show you was our new ink pads. Now, I just opened it. I haven't used it yet, but wanted to show you how easy it was to open this. I'm barely even using, and it's stuck. Like, you can pull these apart. They're magnetic, or you can put them like that if you want to. I'm going to put some leaves on here. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that color. Look how good that color looks. This one is the Barely Blush. Look at that. It snaps right on. That's so cool. Okay, so I've already highlighted this. So I'm going to put some dimensionals. We call these dimensionals. Let me see. Oop, this one's hanging over. There. Now I don't want to put any of the dimensionals down there because I'm going to have it peeking out. So let's see if we can get it like up. There we go. Ha ha. Nice. I love it. All right. So now I need a sentiment. And it's right here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. I'm still going to use. Now look. You guys are going to have to be very careful. Do you see how that is hanging on to that die? Because this is magnetic. So you're going to have to be careful with that. Well, hey there. How are you? Thank you for stopping by, you guys. Let's see. No, I think I want it to go this way. There you go. I like these new ink pads. Ha! Woo! Our new catalog is going to be coming out very soon. I want to say next week. Is that where I want this? I think so. And that is so exciting. Y'all will be able to get all of these products. So just hang on. You've only got one more week and then you'll be able to order this. Now, if you need a catalog, let me know. Now look, these are in color gems or in color dots. Let's see. I'm going to put, no, I'm going to put some of these. This one is cantaloupe, crisp cantaloupe, to make it a little bit darker. I'm going to put 3 there. And then, this is the Barely Blush. I'm going to put these up here to attract your eye. You need to have odd numbers. There you go. What do you think? That new Impressions die is just really cool, isn't it? I can't wait to use it on more things. These are just the ones that I have that we can start using. But it does come with directions. Let me see what I did with them. They're right here. Oh, they fell again. Seems like just moving and everything's gonna fall. Okay. It does come with directions, so it's gonna tell you using to cut. You just do what you normally do with your layer 1 and 2, and then your both of your number 3s, your cardstock, and your die. Then it's saying when you're going to emboss it, using to emboss, you're going to use the number 1 and the number 2, and then this is your die flipped up. You'll put your impressions plate down and then your number 4 plate. So it's like a 2-step cut and then emboss. It's telling you keep your paper in place in the die. It says you can, if card cracks, oh, that's the other thing. It didn't do it on anything that I'm using right now, but sometimes the impression's so deep that you have to spritz it with some water first. That's how they truly recommend doing it. Spritzing your paper with the water so you get that deep impression embossing without it cracking. So you don't want to crack. You don't want it cracking. But anyway, it's just gorgeous. So if it's acting like it's going to crack, then you want to spritz it. I forgot to tell y'all that. Okay. So this is our Peaceful Pines and our Barely Blush. Aren't they gorgeous? 2 of our new in colors. I'm really liking our ink pads. I can't wait for them to change up all of ours. But of course, I'm not going to change them up at first. I'm going to get the in colors. We're expecting a color refresh next year. So that gives us time to get used to this kind of ink pad. And then as we roll in with new ink or new colors, we'll change up our ink pads then. But these are our new colors. Peaceful Pine. Oh no, Cantaloupe Crisp Cantaloupe, Barely Blush, Golden Glow, and Hydrangea. Ooh, I did it. Did I do it? Yeah, I hope I did it. Those are the new in colors, but they're beautiful, aren't they? Really pretty. We're going to enjoy using these this year. So, well, there you go. The cards turned out really pretty. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And if you have any questions about anything, for sure, let me know. And I'll try to get them answered for you. Let me see. What else can I tell you? We have lots of new products getting ready to come out, and I'm excited to show them all to you. So if you hear of anything or see anything that you'd like for me to show you how to use it, I'll be glad to do that for you. We had our the demonstrators in North Carolina had their quarterly this past weekend, and we have some talented stampers, you guys. Really, it was amazing. And we had a lot of people come. We were so happy to see everybody and had a lot of fun. So, um, we had what we called an inspiration station, and y'all should see the stuff that some of these demonstrators can do. It's amazing. So that was actually one of my favorite parts, was watching and looking. We do have swaps. So next week, that's what I'll do, is show you all my swaps. I only did three, the 8x8 scrapbook page, a 3D, and new product. So I'll show you all my swaps next week. That's what we'll do. I should have done that tonight, but I already told you I wanted to show you the impressions die. So next week I'll show you that. I haven't even unpacked, you guys. That's terrible, isn't it? When I find them, I'll find them by next week. We'll all take a look at them together because they're amazing. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys have a good week. If you enjoyed tonight's projects, give me a thumbs up. And I really appreciate everybody making a comment. Oh, oh yeah, new magnet. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, doing really good. It's taken me a couple of days to get over this weekend, but slowly every day it's going to get better. So, all right, you guys, have a good week. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Take care. Bye bye.